At 75, Richard Gere remains one of Hollywood's most admired and charismatic actors, celebrated for iconic films like Pretty Woman, Chicago, and An Officer and a Gentleman. To millions of fans, his life appears glamorous, successful, and enviable. But behind the red carpets, awards, and enduring fame lies a story marked by profound emotional struggles, personal losses, and quiet sacrifices that few people truly understand. The tragedy of Richard Gere is not a single dramatic event, but a lifelong journey of heartbreak hidden behind a polished public image. Gere's rise to stardom was rapid and intense, bringing him worldwide recognition and immense pressure. Fame, while rewarding, came with a heavy cost: constant public scrutiny, relentless expectations, and the loss of privacy. From an early stage in his career, Gere found himself trapped between his artistic identity and Hollywood's demands, often forced to compromise personal values for professional success. This internal conflict would shape much of his life and career, creating a sense of emotional isolation despite being surrounded by success. Beyond the pressures of fame, Gere's personal life has been marked by significant challenges. His relationships and marriages, though highly publicized, often carried emotional burdens unseen by the public. The end of these relationships was not merely tabloid drama but deeply personal heartbreak that affected him profoundly. Each separation forced Gere to confront the painful reality that love, even for the most celebrated stars, can be fragile and fleeting. Another layer of tragedy in Gere's life is the sense of spiritual and emotional searching that has defined his journey. Known for his deep interest in Buddhism and humanitarian causes, Gere has spent decades seeking meaning beyond fame and wealth. While this spiritual path brought him wisdom and compassion, it also reflected an underlying dissatisfaction with the superficial nature of celebrity culture. His quest for purpose often came at the cost of emotional stability, as he grappled with questions about identity, fulfillment, and legacy. Gere has also faced the inevitable tragedy of time itself. As he aged, he witnessed the fading of an era in Hollywood, the loss of friends, collaborators, and the cultural moment that once defined his stardom. The transition from leading man to elder statesman of cinema was not easy. For someone whose identity was closely tied to his roles and public perception, confronting the passage of time became a deeply emotional experience. Behind Gere's public image as a philanthropist and activist lies another quiet tragedy: the burden of empathy. His humanitarian work exposed him to global suffering, injustice, and poverty on a scale that few celebrities confront directly. While this work earned him admiration, it also left emotional scars, forcing him to carry the weight of human suffering alongside his personal struggles. At 75, Richard Gere's tragedy is not defined by scandal or controversy but by the invisible struggles that accompany extraordinary success. His story reminds us that fame does not shield anyone from loneliness, heartbreak, or existential doubt. Instead, it often amplifies these feelings, turning private struggles into lifelong burdens. Ultimately, Richard Gere's life is a testament to resilience in the face of emotional adversity. Despite heartbreak, loss, and inner conflict, he continues to create, inspire, and serve others. His tragedy is not one of failure but of humanity, the painful truth that even the most admired figures must confront the same emotional struggles as everyone else. For fans, understanding this hidden side of Gere's life adds depth to his legacy, transforming him from a Hollywood icon into a profoundly human figure whose journey is as heartbreaking as it is inspiring.